achieve more. They want you to achieve more. You know, they want to be with you every step of the way, live with you, actually, in everything that you do. Whether you want to save, whether you want to invest, whether you want to own a home, or probably plan your finances. So I want to say thanks a lot to the team at Petra, always standing by us every day on drive time as we start off the show with some inspiration. But more importantly, we need to partner very well. You understand? I want you to be a part of the Petra family in real life, not just through the power of radio. So I was so excited when the team told me that Mr. Eugene Brickran, who's our GM, is coming over to drive time today. And he didn't come alone. He decided to come along with Sonny Oklu, who's our products manager for Petra Homes. So good to have the folks in the studio. Welcome, Eugene. Hi, good to see you.
Hi, Lexis and everyone.
Sonia.
Hi, Lexis.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Oh, I'm so elated today. I have very, very august guests. But how are you doing?
The honor is ours. And
nice,
thank you for the opportunity.
Look, on behalf of the millions listening to Drive Time on Joy, we need to say thanks a lot to Petra. Every time thanks to you, we bring some inspiration, some motivation, and indeed, people need that, don't they?
In these times, it's actually very well needed, and
Yes.
Petra is actually proud to partner to make Drive Time a success.
Amazing stuff. Okay, so for starters, for the uninitiated, let's get to know a bit more about Petra.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, Lexis, and thank you. Good afternoon to your listeners. My name is Eugene, General Manager for Petra. Petra is a financial services company registered in Ghana. Our vision has been to partner people to achieve their dreams. As a financial partner, we look at the company started from retirement savings, which is we call pensions.
Right.
And we've gone on to investments, to loans, insurance. Now we are looking at homes. We believe that home ownership is a dream for almost every Ghanaian. And as a financial partner, we are looking for ways to make that possible. And actually, that's why we're here today.
Oh, no, that's great. I mean, it's good time to even talk about homes because we're just about kicking off our Habitat Fair as well. And everybody wants to own their home, live in their home in peace and comfort and all of that. So this is a great one. But let's talk about how Petra is helping people through the stages of their life. I know you always say that we're doing this life together. Let's do life together. And that's a campaign.
Yes.
What are we really talking about?
Right. So Let's Do Life Together is a campaign that's tagged along Petra's vision of helping you from cradle to grave. And that's what we call it.
Okay.
So right from the time you were born, we are looking at products that help you aid life to when you grow, to when you have kids, when you settle down, when you go on pension, and when you die. So every step the way, we are curating product with our expertise to help you manage that stage of your life. So that's what we mean by let's do life together.
Yeah.
So when we started, as I said, with retirement savings, which is the first step of financial planning. When you are incapacitated, when you're in a place where you can't work, you need to have saved enough to be able to take care of yourself. And we've done pensions for over 10 years, been very successful, a leading brand in pension management in Ghana. We've gone on to look at investments, where once you have retirement savings, you begin to think about how do I build financial security around myself. And so we have investment product as the Achieve app, for example, where you can manage your investment, set goals, buy financial products that aid you along life's journey. And we believe once you have enough investment, you start thinking about wealth creation.
Yeah.
And that, in our context, is home ownership, because that's one asset that you can pass on to the next generation. While along this path, things happen like when you come into financial difficulties. And so we have pension-backed loans that you can use to meet these goals instead of breaking your long-term investments to meet these goals. And then things like insurance, parents pass, family pass, and most of us, because the parents and the family depends on that, we have to break our investments to take care of them. And so we have funeral policies and insurance policies that help individuals to mitigate that, to keep you on that path of growth. So basically, when we say let's do life together, that's what we mean.
No, and it makes a lot of sense for the everyday person, because these are the things that we think about, and this is actually why we get up and go to work, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is a really good one. I'm particularly interested in the wealth creation part, where we get to own homes homes and whatnot, because a lot of people will tell you that now it's really tough to rent, out there. Everybody wants to own their home so they can have some peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And that's how come you created this housing product you call the Easy Homes.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so as you mentioned, my name is Sonia. I'm the product manager for Easy Homes. And Easy Homes essentially is a product that helps people who are today not owning their own homes get on the property ladder. So typically, most of us start out as renters. We start by renting some property somewhere. But like you said, everybody wants some peace of mind. Everybody wants a place they can call their own. So it is a product that brings together people who have homes for purchase.
Okay.
And then for people who want to get onto the property ladder, and then we try and help the two come together at an affordable space, and then we also help those who need the houses finance those properties. So that is what Easy Homes essentially is.
Oh no, that's interesting. So it's not really just about bringing them together, but also how to facilitate this trade.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, in a very affordable way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because traditionally, real estate is a very expensive venture.
Yeah.
And so building yourself, buying has always been an expensive thing, and it takes a lot of us, even to retirement, to be able to accumulate enough funds to actually build or buy.
Yeah.
And what we are trying to do is, while you're working, you're accumulating some resources. Like Eugene mentioned, your retirement savings, for example, can be part of the finances that you use to actually acquire these homes. So the whole point is, we're trying to help you find the house and also find a way to pay for the house.
No, this is very interesting. I mean, you probably haven't thought about it if you're listening in, but I mean, you're just bringing my mind to the fact that that savings that we are thinking of using for retirement, that can be, is the word collateralized or something to as some deposit for some house or something, or hedge
You are
against something.
right on the spot. You're right on the spot. So this is how it works. There are a number of routes. It depends on your specific situation.
Okay.
So it could be that you've accumulated an amount in your savings, it's sitting somewhere. You've also accumulated some money in your pensions account, which ordinarily you wouldn't touch until you go on pension.
Yes.
Right.
That's a long time from now.
Exactly. In that time, the value of that money could have even gone down. The price of the house is going up. Why
Yes.
can't you bring those funds together
Yeah.
to at least pay a down payment? Then we walk you through the mortgage process to get the rest of the money. And then today, while you're working, you are able to own a home.
No, this is really good, and I'm sure you're as interested as I am right now because it makes it very easy, to bring all these together and just own a home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
So this is really cool. This is great. So how do you get your property? You said people bring it on. Do you also partner with developers?
Yes. So
do you have existing developments that people can tap into?
Yes. So we know that it's not as simple as saying, I can help you finance a home. We have to actually pick a home. And so we've made it easier for you. Instead of you having to look through all the properties in Accra, go to all those corners, we've curated a list of developers that we've been working with for the last 2 years.
Okay.
Essentially, we have vetted them and we know these developers. We know that their builds are quality. We know they have the track record. And essentially, we have done the work pre-vetting and assessing that these people can deliver what they tell you that they will deliver. So we've brought these people together on one side, and then we have our customers who have the ability to buy these homes, interface with the developers, facilitated by us, of course.
Yeah.
And then we help them select a house that works for what they're looking for. So you give us your specs, we find a house that works for it, and then we sit down and do the math and see how you would actually be able to afford this house.
Wow.
So it's not for the ultra rich. This
Yeah.
is for everybody
Yeah.
who is saving towards pensions, who has any savings sitting outside of pensions, has any investment sitting anywhere, and has the ability to pay for a mortgage.
No, this is great. I mean, I thought, Eugene, you brought Sonia in to do financial planning. Now she's on site to site looking at buildings and all.
I promise you, the number of sites I've been to.
I can imagine.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
Petra, we've always looked at bringing expertise to the table.
Yeah.
And so, for example, we look at, you have these pension assets sitting down and you have this dream of owning a home. How do we connect the dots?
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of times big ticket stuff looks very confusing until you talk to somebody who has the financial knowledge. So Sonia and her team can sit you down and say, hey, you have this money in your tier 3 sitting there, and you have the savings, and we can help you organize this mortgage from this place. And whoa, you find that, okay, in 6 months' time, I can own a house. Whereas on your own, you'd have thought, look, this thing is, when I'm 59, I'll start thinking about it because I need to save long-term towards it. So Petra has always come from it from how do we leverage our expertise, our knowledge to help you achieve the dreams that you have. And home ownership is something that everybody sort of resonates around. I think if you own a home, you barely people say I'm successful. Once I have a place of my own, I'm successful. And we want to aid you to be able to do that so you can afford a better life. So
and
that's
even,
really what
even beyond owning your own home, you can still own more properties for investment purposes.
Absolutely.
And now that money you invest in owning the home, you can now be getting more returns on it and all of that. Look, you're making our life way easier than I actually even thought you would. So this is really good. So
funny that you mentioned that, actually. So we have properties all across this divide. So we have those for the investment properties.
Okay.
We have those for people who want to live in. We have some for people who are just getting on the property ladder.
Right.
They want a 1-bedroom somewhere, a 2-bedroom somewhere, all the way to those who want to do investment property. So as I mentioned, this product is not just for the ultra rich. It's really for anybody who is working in this country today.
I think that the person listening is convinced right now, and they just need to call you. So how do they reach out to you? Let's get the details. If you're listening in, please take a pen and paper. You need this info right now. Call the team at Petra and let them get you a home by the end of this year.
So before I give you that information, I want to just
Sonia,
spotlight something small.
Sonia, we've taken the pen. Okay,
Spotlight something small.
Go ahead.
So right now, I have this very beautiful development in Achimota. That's very interesting, because in Achimota you won't find any new developments like this.
I'm surprised, that's prime.
I promise you. So I have a very beautiful development in Achimota. It's called Aspire Greens.
Okay.
Like
Sounds
I mentioned, it's for everybody. For those who are looking for one bed, for looking for apartments, I have some space there for you. For those who are looking for small family homes, I have some space there for you. And for those who are looking for their retirement homes, their big statement mansions, I have something there for you.
How did you get that in Achimota?
And my prices are the best you can find anywhere.
Wow.
We have homes ranging from $50,000 upwards in Achimota.
You're not. Come on.
I'm telling you,
like Sonia,
from
like
60,000. Just let me clarify. From 60,000 upwards, you would find a home in
Achimota.
Yes, in
this
the
Achimota here
Greens
or Achimota
estate.
Hills.
No, in Achimota, very close to the Achimota Mall.
And those are some of the pockets of opportunities that we look for to pass on to our customers, right? So most people sort of live out of town and they have to commute the traffic to get into town. Their kids go to school. So some of these developers that are like open to finding solutions like that, inner city developments at affordable pricing, sort of works for a lot of our customers, and that's why we are really particular about this Aspire Greens project. Starting from $50,000, we can help you to finance it, and then there you have a property that appreciates in value, is right in the middle of the city, and you can afford it. And trust you me, when you talk to somebody at Petra, you'll be surprised that you can afford it, or you thought you could not, but you can afford it on a very decent
amazing,
plan.
Yes.
Okay, now please get
So
us the contact.
yes, now
Wait, Aspire Green, is that why you wore green today?
No,
I'm just like,
yeah, so you can call us, you can WhatsApp us, you can email us, and you can follow us on our socials as well.
Okay.
So our website is homes.petraonline.com, homes.petraonline.com. And then for the phone, if you want to talk to someone, please call us on 055 379 7293. So 055 379 7293. And if you want to WhatsApp us, please reach us on 0554 334 272. 0554 334 272. And then, of course, on social, you can follow us on Petra on social. So on IG, X, Facebook, TikTok, we are at Petra on social. And then we also have a USSD for those who want us to call them. So you can reach us on *447*70#. Someone will definitely give you a call back.
Okay, look, this is great, and I see
Yes.
Bertha from Tema asking how they can get to sign a company on their on tier 3.
Yes.
Look, please reach out to these contact numbers, and Sonia, Eugene, and the team would be able to assist you with that.
Absolutely.
This has been really, really good. I'm happy you came by today. Any final words
Thank
before
you
you
for your
leave,
time.
Eugene?
Yeah, I'll just say we are on a mission to change lives. And we are interested in everybody, and so get in touch with us on USSD. Just dial *447 *70# on any phone at all, and you will get to talk to an advisor at Petra, whether it's about your pensions, whether it's about investments, loans, insurance, homes. You would get somebody to advise you and to aid you every step the way. Yeah.
Petra, achieve more. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much
much
for
for
your time.
having us.
Eugene Brikrang is GM, General Manager at Petra Trust, and Sonia Oklu is a Product Manager for Petra Homes. And I'm very sure you'd want to check out the Aspire Greens, yeah? Yeah, you should do that. Stay tuned in to Joy 99.7 FM. We'll find out what's happening in sports shortly.